Welcome back to Miracles of Kindness, the channel where true stories of drama, betrayal, and unexpected twists unfold. Today's story will leave you speechless. A man takes his mistress to a five-star hotel, only to freeze in shock when his wife walks in as the new owner. Stay tuned, because what happens next will change everything. He thought this weekend was foolproof. A private suite in the city's most luxurious five-star hotel, with no one around to judge him. His mistress smiled, unaware of the storm about to hit, not just there but standing confidently at the reception desk as the hotel's new owner. Panic surged through him as the mistress's eyes followed his, confused and alarmed. This was no ordinary weekend getaway. This was a confrontation he hadn't anticipated. She thought this was a romantic escape, but subtle signs began to reveal the truth. Personalized welcome notes addressed to the mistress, staff treating the wife with deference. Little details the man had missed. Sweat ran down his temple as whispers in the lobby grew louder, and the mistress, sensing tension, finally asked the question he dreaded. Who is she? The lobby was bustling with guests, unaware of the drama unfolding. He tried to guide his mistress past the reception, but the wife's calm gaze met his. Staff bowed. Guests stared. Every step he took seemed to echo his betrayal. The mistress's face paled as she realized who this powerful woman was. His secret, once so carefully hidden, was now exposed for the world to see. And all he could do was freeze, completely powerless. She had trusted him, believed in the perfect escape. But as she saw the wife's aura of authority, guests whispering, staff obeying her every word, horror replaced excitement. She turned to him, searching for answers, but all he could do was stammer, panic painting every word. For the first time, the mistress realized the man she loved was weak, and she wondered if she had been blind to the truth all along. The wife didn't yell, she didn't confront him aggressively. Instead, she approached slowly, her presence commanding attention. She reminded him, quietly but firmly, of all the choices he had made, all the lies he had told. Every word was measured, every gesture controlled. The mistress watched in disbelief, realizing that this woman wasn't just powerful, she was untouchable. And the man who had once felt so in control had no words left, no escape from the shame he had brought upon himself. The wife, now in complete control of the hotel, orchestrated every detail. The mistress, caught in the middle, began to understand just how badly he had miscalculated. This wasn't a romantic weekend, it was a lesson in humility, served cold by the one he had tried to deceive. Unbeknownst to him, the wife had anticipated this betrayal for months. Hidden cameras captured every stolen moment, every whispered promise he had made to the mistress. Now, large screens in the lobby displayed footage of his lies, his betrayal on full display. The mistress gasped, backing away, realizing the man she had trusted was not who she thought he was. The husband's face turned pale. Every step he had taken toward pleasure now led straight into humiliation. The mistress faced a choice: stand by the man who had deceived her or walk away from the chaos he had caused. Her heart ached. But as she looked at the wife's composed and commanding figure, she knew the answer. Betrayal could not be excused. The man reached out, but his words sounded hollow. She turned and left, leaving him frozen, trapped between regret and shame, staring helplessly at the woman he had once underestimated. The wife's calm mastery was unnerving. She allowed small humiliations, a misplaced key, a deliberately scheduled room service delayed to highlight his panic. Every reaction he had was subtly exposed, making the mistress more certain than ever of his weakness. She watched as he floundered, realizing the true power dynamics. For the first time, he felt the cold, hard truth. Power and respect cannot be bought or stolen, only earned. And he had lost both in an instant. Then came the final revelation. The wife smiled knowingly. She had orchestrated this entire scenario not just as punishment, but as a test. The mistress fled, embarrassed and shocked, leaving him completely alone. He sank into the plush hotel chair, realizing that the weekend he had thought would be indulgence had turned into his ultimate lesson. And the wife, standing tall, had not only reclaimed her dignity, but shown him the cost of betrayal in the most public, unforgettable way. If this story shocked you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Miracles of Kindness for more unbelievable Tylees. Comment below, what would you have done if you were in her shoes? Stay tuned for more stories that touch the heart, inspire, and surprise around every corner.